up, Dirty Cones? Long time no talk. Been filling up with the older stuff, which kind of leaves me open for more books. So I've been doing a lot of books. Let's see. This is either The State of the World or why eating cotton candy every once in a while is not a bad thing. We'll see how it goes. So, a guy named C.S.Lewis wrote a book called The Screwtape Letters, and it is a correspondence between a young demon and his uncle Screwtape, who's instructing him on the ways of the world, what to do, how to do, where to do, but for evil. I guess I could be your Uncle Screwtape, but on the side of good. So, written by C.S. Lewis, I want to say in the 50s, maybe 56, 57. C.S. Lewis is a Christian writer. He's the guy who wrote the Chronicles of Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So not all Christian writers are like Christian rock musicians and suck. Just the majority of them. I mean, that's not true. I like, if you ever get a chance, Thomas Mertens, dude named St. Augustine, I think as a cone, learning to deal with suffering, whether you look for a divine higher power, or if you look in yourself, or you look to your purpose, your mission, the people you work with, all that kind of stuff. Wherever you get your drive from, that's who you are, what you are, how do you get through it. Everybody gets through it a little bit differently. Some people see a challenge and go, oh, I would never do that, and then quit before they even start. I mean, that's that's a lot of people right now. And then you got people who I want to, but they don't really want to. They just kind of want to. And if you only kind of want to, what are you going to do in your life? You got to want whatever you're doing, whether it's Air Force, college, kids, I don't know, whatever. If you want to do it, you'll do it. If you don't want to do it, then you won't do it. So a new book written in the same vein is called As One Devil to Another. It's kind of it's by a guy named Richard Platt. Is in the same vein of the Screwtape Letters, advising his young nephew. I'm gonna say protege, but he's not quite his protege yet. But so his young nephew on how to be a good demon and how to defeat the adversary. And you don't have to look at good and evil. Look at it as WaterCon versus you, Indoc versus you, the Run versus you. Anything that is your adversary. How do you get over it? Well, like Jocko says, if you're prepared, you don't have to worry about nothing. So, proper preparation, right? Mental, physical, spiritual, whatever you got to do. It helps have a good tripod. So, where do you draw your strength from? Where do you get your... I always say, motivation is a bad, not a bad thing. It's kind of like fear. To have fear is good, like healthy fear, as in I am respectful of the ocean. I don't go skydiving without a parachute. I respect the law of gravity. Things of that nature, right? So muscles get stronger, you got to use them. For your brain to get better, you got to use it, reading, writing, Sudoku, whatever. And I don't do I hate Sudoku. It's challenging, I don't like math. I like math when it suits me, but Sudoku's never been one of those things that can excite me. Or crossword puzzles. But that doesn't mean that I know a lot of people that use crossword puzzles and Sudoku and brain games and things, that help them learn. Or, at least keep your brain and your mentality going. Rob Bell, new book called "What is the Bible?" I know. All right, so I'll preface this with. Well, you know what? So a lot of people think, there is no God. What? And Rob Bell had a pretty good point that maybe there's just too much going on. Computers, phones, emails, text messages, phone calls, the internet, that you just can't hear the big dude because you're too distracted with a lot of other things. So maybe he is talking to you and you just don't hear it. And I was like, because a lot of people are like, oh, God's forsaken us, the world. Who forsake who? We're the ones down here going like, what's up? Let's just destroy the planet. I'm also eco-friendly, not in the, we need to do something, There's only one planet. I don't know if you guys know this. And you gotta take care of it. Just like your body is your temple, the earth is a temple. So pick up your trash, be good, all that kind of stuff. So back to the larger scale thing. So there's a lot I hate. And hate is a good thing. Hate for bad things is good, but so here's a, I don't know, one of my more better examples of the way I see life. So we're all driving down the road of life, right? Sometimes people get pulled over. When those people get pulled over, you don't slow down. I'm not saying you speed up. I'm just saying you continue to do what you're doing because the person is now busy, and that leaves us all now. And I'm not saying you should be speeding or doing anything illegal. I'm just saying that the cop is now pulled over with somebody else. Continue on with your life, right? Sometimes you're the guy driving by. You say, "Oh, dude, I hope that guy doesn't get a ticket." Wish him some good luck. And sometimes you're the guy getting pulled over, wishing you had some good luck. And yes, maybe it's not the best example, but it's an example that I believe works for me because I feel bad for the guy that got pulled over. I'm not looking for anybody's sympathy when I get pulled over. Maybe I was speeding, maybe whatever.